This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Every year we sit here, every year it's the same thing. TV at Christmas time reeks. I wish they should just shut it off. I wish there wasn't any such thing as TV. Oh my God, Peg, the power's off. What are we gonna do, Peg? There's no TV.
Well, we could cuddle.
Be serious, Peg. There's no TV now. I'm sorry I said that about the TV. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, what are we gonna watch, Al?
Well, I don't know. There's nothing on. Everything stinks. They ought to just shut it off.
Wow, man. I had to go back. I had to pay tribute, man, to one of the most...
Thank you.
I had to, man. Ed, you know that show was one of the most unorthodox comedy... I don't even know how to explain what that show was at the time that it came out, the way it was written, the family dynamic, the parents and the kids seemed like they...
Little dysfunctional.
Dysfunctional!
But kind of iconic, though, now,
Yeah.
you know, looking back. Michael Moye,
Yeah.
a black guy from South Carolina, who wrote on the Jeffersons, you know, way before.
Yeah.
And then Ron Levitt, who was a Jew from Brooklyn, and they were partnered up, and they wanted to write a show called We're Not the Cosbys. That was the working title.
That was the original title?
That was their working. They knew it was
Working
never going to be that.
Yeah.
But that was their working title to get everybody interested in it. And then they wanted to represent in a sitcom every character that never had their own show. You know, that they were always like you'd always have a show that had the friend. The girl was kind of sleeping around a little bit.
Yeah, the loose one.
Yeah, but she wasn't the star of the show.
Yeah.
You know, that was never going to happen. So, and then they also wanted to write a show, and I think this is what made it unique. They wrote this show. I don't think ever before or since did they have a show where the husband and wife, well, the husband was a little tired of the sexual situation in the bedroom, and how did they navigate that? You know, like if he messed up, then he had to do that. You know, but yet if it was her fault, then he got a pass.
Yeah.
So, but you'd never see that, you know, because you'd see even if they were not attractive, they would leap into bed with each other.
Yeah.
Roseanne, for example, you know. He'd run up the stairs.
Wait.
You always reminded me, not you, but it reminded me like a young Mr. Roper. You know how Mr. Roper
On
from
Three's Company?
didn't want to sleep with his wife? Never.
He was gay, right?
Not Mr. Roper. Oh, I don't know. Jack was gay. Wait, no, Jack wasn't gay.
No, he wasn't actually gay.
He wasn't gay.
I heard he was pretty
busy.
active, yeah. Good guy, by the way.
Wow. So, yeah, that was a strange dynamic, right? And then the kids were, like, dumb.
Yeah. The kid was dumb, and the daughter was, you know, kind of hopeless, you know, Kelly.
Yeah.
But it was a great, I mean, those guys, Moye and Levitt, man, they were funny guys. They were funny guys.
Yeah, it was so relatable on every level. It didn't matter what tax bracket you came from, what ethnicity you were.
No.
We all found something to enjoy about that. Mine was Christina Applegate. I just liked looking at her.
Did you?
Yeah, I had that thing.
Yeah.
I'm probably one of the few.
Yeah. She was something.
Yeah.
She was a hottie.
She was a hottie.
Yeah. Now, to you know, they say they have lightning strike in a bottle, you know, twice in one lifetime is unheard of. And Modern Family, to me, you know, to be able to land on Modern Family after having so much success with that first Family show, did you ever? I mean, that's unusual.
It's very unusual. And I originally did not want to do it because I didn't want to do another sitcom because, you know, 11 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, but I read it. I told them originally when I met with them, Leviton and Chris Lloyd, I said, I'm not interested in this half-hour show. I like you guys, you know, because they had done Frasier. They had done Just Shoot Me. They had done Golden Girls.
I love it.
So and other things. So they had a good pedigree. But I said, guys, it's a half hour, man. I don't want to do it. I'm trying to do some independent film and that kind of stuff, you know. So they said, well, when will you read it if we write it? And I said, yes. So a year later, I get it. I read it. I think, damn, this is good. I got to do this. So I called my manager, and he said, too late. They're out to Craig T. Nelson.
Wow.
So I said, well, I told him I wasn't interested. So, okay. So a week later, They call it, they're back to you. Because Craig, for some reason, he was coach.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to, he wanted to, I don't know what the deal was, but you never know the other guy's deal. But they came back to me and I said, make it. He said, they're not paying you your quota. I said, we'll get even later. This is a hit show.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. And I didn't even know anything about who was in it.
Mm-hmm.
So we made the deal. I show up for the table read with all the cast. I look around. I think, I don't know anybody here. Not a good sign. Don't know anybody here. So we start reading it as a group, the pilot episode. And, when I do this thing, I just read it. I don't look up and try to make contact because it's really for the writers. So you try to get the pace right.
Yeah.
I'm making noise with this. So 5 minutes in, I find myself like, damn, people are good. They were like, even the kids. The kids were great. So I thought, oh, man, this is... And when I saw Sofia Vergara, I thought, I know why they hired her, but I hope she can just be a little bit funny. And she's funny.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
She's great. I mean, so that was it. It was just lucky. And I, when they told me she was going to be my wife, I said, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I was really thinking this will never work. This aspect of it won't work. But she was good.
She was good.
She helped me.
Did you get hard when you first saw her? Yeah, you did. Yeah.
But I had the table,
to hide it.
Right.
Yeah.
There was a...
The writers were like, that noise wasn't in the script. Who did that noise?
Shout out to tables.
Yeah, man, an amazing run you're having. These guys this morning, man, we were having this big argument about some of your best work, right?
We were talking about Dutch, and to be honest, me and this guy over here, OQ, we've been dying to say this because way before we knew you were going to be a guest on the show, we always say this phrase: nothing burns better than bacon.
Nothing burps.
Burps. Damn!
That's right.
That was your one shot, DB.
He burped in his face.
Right.
Want it tasty?
But that was John Hughes.
Right.
John Hughes wrote that. And
I just ruined the fucking...
No, you got it. It's in there.
That was good.
You got that.
He ruined it. Let's go into a song, Ed. I'm sorry, Ed. I don't mean to embarrass you, man. 888-742-3345. We're going to talk about the new movie Finding Dory up next. Sway in the Morning. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. Ed ONeill is here. He's in he's a new voice for the character Hank in the new film Finding Dory in theaters Friday the 17th. But while we have him here, we're going to talk about Finding Dory. Because DB actually had a chance to see the movie already. He has inside connections. But we're just going over your career and your history and just having you here sit and talk with us. You're so normal, and
Not really.
Yeah, well, mine is, no, you're not normal?
I don't know.
Okay.
Some people would say no. But
Yeah, well, I find you to be normal. And
Thank you,
we
thank
brought up the movie that they liked.
Dutch.
Yeah, even though they didn't memorize the dialogue correctly. Where I first discovered you, and this is where I think his career really took off and launched.
Okay.
It's a side of him that nobody saw or knew about, and I dug deep, and it was a clip he did with a group of guys who always come to this show.
Now, you'll have to settle your differences on the field of dozens. T-Dog, you've got 60 seconds to diss our champion's mama so badly, he gets his butt out of the Royal Barcalounger chair. This is for the championship. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, begin.
Your mama's so fat, she got a job at Magic Mountain pushing the Buccaneer.
In living color.
Your mama's so fat after sex, she smokes turkeys.
Ed ONeill in living color with the Wayans family. Yeah. Jamie Foxx and the Wayans. And what was it like in those times working around those guys?
Oh, that was a hell of a show.
Wasn't it?
Oh, man. Well, Jennifer was a hip-hop girl.
Yeah, Jennifer
Not
Lopez.
a hip-hop, but they called her.
Fly girl.
Yeah,
Fly
she was
girl.
a fly girl.
Yeah.
And, of course, Carrie was in there, and there was a lot of good Man, those guys were funny.
Yeah, right.
Those guys were funny.
You were funny though.
Well, I just did a guest thing on there, but it was a lot of fun.
But a white guy doing the dozens at that time was kind of.
Well, you didn't play my winner. The winner was, I don't think you can do it on radio.
Well, hold up. You got the winner. Hold up, man.
The winner wasn't that what you played.
Okay, let me see if we can find the winner. Hold up.
The winner, you got to play the winner.
She's so fat, after making love to her, I roll over twice and I'm still on her.
That ain't it, though. It's the next one.
That's all we got?
You don't have it?
Oh!
I said, wait a minute. Your mama, wait a minute. Oh, no, your mama, I'm going to get this right. Something about your mama thinks a blowjob, something about unemployment. She thinks a blowjob, she could get unemployment or something like that. That's what won. But that ain't it. I'd have to hear it. But Jamie let me win though.
He let you win. So y'all came up with those yourself?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I think I came up with that one. Though.
Yeah.
I think I came up with that one.
Your mom's so dumb she think a blowjob is unemployment.
She thinks a blowjob would get her unemployment.
We'll get her unemployment. Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
That's funny.
Good, man. All right.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
No, that was great, man. It's amazing where people get their start from. We got Shay from Trenton on the line. Shay, what up?
Shay, Jersey, stand up.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, man? Shay, you got to turn your radio down.
Yeah, I got it. You hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead. What's your question for Ed?
I don't got a question. I just want to say you guys did not mention Little Giants.
Oh,
Little Giants, that movie, that was that
Classic.
shit. I'm sorry, but growing up as a tomboy, I've always been boyish, trying to get into boyish sports and everything. And that movie was the first movie I saw growing up where they actually let a girl on the football team, and she killed it on the football team. So I just wanted to thank Ed for doing that movie too. Modern Family's great. Married with Children, grew up on that too. But that Little Giants was where it was at for me when I was growing up. So thanks for that, Ed.
You're welcome. That was a Spielberg produced. Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for your call, Shay. You're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
Tom is in Ohio. What up, Tom?
Hey, Tom.
Yeah, what's up? I was wondering how you met, where you met Britney Spears, and how you're the only person in the world that doesn't know who she is.
I met her at LAX in the first class lounge, and I was drunk, so I wasn't on my game.
Okay. All right, Tom.
Drunk, when you drunk, everybody looks
the same.
Everybody
man.
look the same.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to take no damn picture when you're drunk.
So what you think of Finding Dory, DB?
Finding Dory was very good. And when I was watching it, I wanted to ask, because you play Hank, this octopus who's missing a tentacle, and you're very integral in the story of helping Dory find her parents. But as I'm watching the movie and knowing how much goes into these animated movies, with the animation and everything like that, is there any room to go off script or to improv, or do you literally have to say everything the way it's written?
No, we go off script a lot because you give them a lot of different takes, a lot of different. It's like throwing pasta up against the fridge and most of it falls, and some sticks. But I try to give them a lot of different looks so they have stuff to, choices.
So they can go back and just like redo the animation around whatever you said.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And we did that a little bit, but mostly those guys, like Andrew Stanton wrote that. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, but boy, that's 4-hour sessions, and you're by yourself.
Mm-hmm. So you're not with the other actors?
No, never.
Are they playing the other actors' lines with you?
They read them like a reader, will read like Ellen, like all my stuff was with Ellen. So they're reading Ellen's lines. And, it's not that. It's actually kind of fun because you have a team there helping you.
Yeah.
You got the director, the producer, a couple writers, and the person reading with you, and then a lot of it is just like when you're a kid playing around by yourself in the sandbox. Or something. You just use your imagination and have fun.
So they let you kind of just run with however you feel the character should be played.
Kind of, yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of things you have to keep in mind, like clarity and you don't want to be too big, or you don't want to yell all the time. It always sounds the same. And so there's certain technical issues you have to keep in the back of your mind, when you're doing this stuff. And then the energy level. Like in this thing, I was always trying to get away and run and hide.
Yeah.
And all kinds of things I can't talk about. And So when you get out of there, you feel like you got beat up. You know.
Were you a Finding Nemo fan?
I never saw it before I had the job.
Yo, dude.
I never saw it.
I love
It wouldn't have
it.
mattered though because Hank wasn't alive when Nemo was doing.
Because Dory, it only briefly touches on certain events in Nemo. It gives you just enough to kind of like, okay, this is how Dory met Nemo and her father, and then they go pretty much right back into Dory's story.
Yeah.
So
I saw it later. I saw it.
You saw it later?
Yeah, I saw it since.
Yeah,
Damn,
even if you didn't see Nemo, you can see this and not feel like you're missing out on story parts.
These animations, man, some of the storylines are, I mean, you get, they're so dramatic. You get more emotionally attached to these animations than you do to other movies, right?
You do. And I mean, I know it got to me. It was like when I saw it,
Yeah.
Because I had, you don't know what the other people are doing.
Mm.
There's no script.
Yeah.
So it was all new to me watching it, except for the stuff I did. And I didn't remember half of that stuff.
Yeah.
So because, you do a lot of different things. You don't know what they're going to keep, what they're going to use.
Yeah.
But I remember, there was a part where I thought, oh my God, I'm going to cry.
Wow. Watching the animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cried when I first watched Lion King.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. I was done.
Oh.
Jafar.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, I saw a Disney movie, Old Yeller.
Yeah.
And I never saw that movie again. That movie was too sad.
Right. Wow.
I think I might have cried at Five Goes West.
What was that?
Five Goes West.
No, what was that?
Whatever.
Oh, God.
What the hell was that? Ed ONeill, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Ed, thank you for coming by.
My pleasure, guys.
Cocktail time. Ed was like, shit, y'all in here. Y'all need to drink.
We got to give Ed a citizenship. Ed, you officially a citizen.
That's Sway in the morning.
Hey, that's good.
There you go, man.
Thank you, guys.
Be proud,
Thank
man.
you very much.
All right, absolutely.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.